been a long day, and I know you really wanted to finish this off with one last interview because you probably didn't talk enough about yourself today, right?
Exactly, yeah. Today I had 6 interviews with a different team, so I had to talk a lot about myself. Probably never talked about myself like that before. Yeah, but it was a good experience. Had a chance to meet a lot of people from different teams, GMs, and it was interesting, really interesting.
What is it like doing the combine but not being able to participate in anything, not even being able to do all the measurements, for example? Has that been frustrating at all for you?
Yeah, it's tough. I'm not able to do like almost anything, so all I just can do like interviews, like media stuff. That's what I'm trying to do. But I'm still excited to be here. It's a great weekend, just to be here, meet a lot of players, teams. It's just exciting.
What kind of feedback are you getting right now from the NBA teams? What are they telling you about what they think about your draft stock and all of that?
Right now it's hard to say due to my injury. Plus, we don't know. Like teams don't know where they're gonna be. Like where they're gonna be at because like lottery I think next Tuesday. So like I think after Tuesday, like the players and teams gonna have a feel for the draft. Yeah.
How being inside the interviews, how much of it is them asking you about your background? It seems like not a lot has been written about you before coming over to the U.S. Is that something that teams are interested in?
Yeah, exactly. They ask a lot about my background because like they know all the U.S. players because they've been watching them since high school, middle school, so they kind of know them, and I'm kind of like new guy for them. Just they ask a lot about my background, and I think that what makes me different from other players. Just kind of because I came from another country, and just from another culture. And yeah, they ask a lot about that.
Why did you decide to come play college basketball and go to school in the U.S.?
I just think it was the best decision for me at that point because college basketball I think is the best like transition stage between high school and pros because overseas we don't have college basketball at all. So after high school you got to go play pros to the pros. But I decided to come here and just get this kind of like transition. You know what I'm saying? Just to get ready for the next level.
We see a lot of guys from Lithuania, Serbia coming to play college basketball, but very few Ukrainians or Russians. Why is that, do you think?
Because probably maybe because like not a lot of players know about college basketball because we don't have like ESPN, so nobody watches it and they don't know about it. But how I got to know about it, college basketball, when I played in the European Championship when I was 17, and a lot of coaches and scouts were there, and they kind of started hitting me up, started like reaching me. So that's how like I got introduced to college basketball, and I got interested in it and decided to try it.
How happy were you with the season that you had? Do you think that you were able to show everything that you're able to show right now?
Not really, because this season actually was my freshman year. Because actually my first year in college was kind of learning experience. I didn't know the language, the culture. It was just adjusting kind of time for me. Like, I learned. It was like learning experience. And I was suspended for 10 games, and I wasn't able to practice till like late November. So like I missed the half of the season, and I missed the whole summer too. And so like last year I had the whole summer and the whole season with the team. I didn't miss any games, so I think it's like my last season actually was the freshman season of college.
You started off the year unbelievably well against Kentucky, a very high-profile game against a high-profile opponent. And did that maybe set the bar too high for people thinking, okay, he's going to have 23, 25 points, 11 rebounds every single game? Was that unrealistic for where you're at right now in your development, or maybe was it the injury later on? Or
I think it just I showed that how good I can be in the future, because I'm still young, 19 years old. So I just show I have a really big upside. So and yeah, by the end of the season, like last 2 months, I played on the stress fracture ankle. So but definitely, yeah, I show the scouts and NBA people that how good I can be in the future.
how ready are you to contribute to an NBA team right now?
Right now, I think I'm ready to contribute on defensive end. I think I can play defense, rebound the ball, run the floor. I think right now what teams want to see from the young player, actually from the young big man, I think that every team just expects to do that, like first year, maybe first 2 years, and as the time goes on, they want you to develop and be able to contribute on an offensive floor too, on an offensive end too.
How much weight have you already put on to your frame, and how much more do you think you'll be able to add in the next 3 or 4 years?
So last summer I gained 20, 25 pounds, and during the season I stayed because of the games, and it's so much different from the summer. So I stayed kind of the same, like 248, and right now I lost a little bit of weight because after my surgery, but I'm looking forward to this summer and just trying to gain maybe another like 10 pounds. And my goal is probably to be 260 to 65 would be perfect, I think. And I want to be like strong, but also just I don't want to lose my agility, because that's what makes me different from other players. I have size, and also I can move well too.
I'm sure you've watched some NBA games. I'm curious to hear your thoughts about what you think the difference between the NBA game and the college game is.
Yeah, it's so much different. You have so many talented, great athletes, players, and from college it's also like set of rules, different rules. You play 48 minutes instead of 40. I think it's impact, like it's huge impact, because another 8 minutes. Also, and also it's the three-point line further away, so which is, helps to stretch the floor better. So, and you have more like one-on-one game type of thing. That's how I see it.
I spent some time in the Ukraine last year and 3 years ago also. I've been to Kiev, and I was in Mariupol for a week.
Around like 2 hours away probably from my hometown. Yeah, how did you like it?
It was the summer, so it was really nice, but I hear that in the winter it's not quite as nice.
Yeah, you're right. It's pretty cold in the winter. Yeah, it's windy too.
I got to watch their young guys practice a little bit, their junior program, and it seems like they have a lot of talent, but they were like practicing with like the lights off, and it didn't seem like there was any like structure. And I was watching guys, like there's some really talented guys here, but how are they going to develop when they don't even turn the lights off for their practice, and there doesn't seem to be anybody guiding them? It seems like, there's always really talented young Ukrainian guys coming up, and then you never really hear from them afterwards. Do you think that that's going to change anytime soon? What needs to happen for Ukraine to get more out of its basketball talent?
Yeah, exactly. Yes. So many young young players that you can see them like a European Championship. They do well, and after that, they just disappear. And it was kind of one of the reasons why I decided to come to the United States. I didn't want to be I want to be different. So, and hopefully after my NBA career, I want to play for like 15. I want to have a long career in NBA, and hopefully I can go back and just maybe change it. You know what I'm saying? Just to help young kids and maybe bring them over here. It would be great. I would love to do that.
So Ukraine is going to host the European Championship coming up pretty soon. I know it's a little bit complicated, your situation there, but do you plan on playing for the national team at any point? I know that you were suspended at one point. It was a lot of strange situations, but do you think that's something you're going to do in the future?
Yeah, I would love to play for the national team, of course. It's my country, so I would love to represent my country. But not this summer because due to my injury, so I can't play this summer. But maybe next season, we'll see.
Where do you see yourself 5 years from now? What kind of player are you going to be then?
Like I said, right now I'm really focused to get to the team who wants, the team who wants me, and I want to be there too. Just the team who they wants me, develop me as a player. And first 2 years just get stronger, and just first maybe 2 years I'm going to contribute more on the defensive end and just try to develop my skills. And in 5 years I want to be a starting center in the NBA. And just hopefully I'm going to be there for a long time. I want to have a long career in the NBA, just be a starting center.
Does it matter to you how high you get drafted?
It's actually NBA draft. It's not about how high can you go. It's all about fit. Like you want to go to a team that wants you, and you want to be there. The team that wants to develop you, and just the team that wants you play for them in not 2 years and maybe 5 years from now.
Thank you so much, Alex. Best of luck.